everybody. This is the Esoteric Order of Gamers. My name is Peter, and the guy behind the camera is Andy.
I am.
And Andy and I are going to play Age of Sigmar, the new 4th edition, Spearhead. Yes, this is the short, snappy version of Age of Sigmar that's designed for play in, well, they say about an hour. We'll see about that. Maybe when you've got the hang of it, an hour. This will probably take a bit longer. This is the book that comes in the Skaventide set called Fire and Jade, which is basically the core rules for Age of Sigmar. Hasn't got all the extraneous stuff, but it does have all the unit stats for all the Spearhead armies in here. And we are playing the 2 Spearhead armies that you get in the Skaventide set. You get some other models as well, but you get enough to play Spearhead. And it's the Stormcast Eternals versus the Skaven.
Very excited. And Peter has done amazing paint jobs in record swift time, as he always does.
Well, I will be doing a little bit more work on these models, but yeah, they're certainly battle ready anyway, and managed to get them out pretty quickly. Now, the great thing about Spearhead, of course, I'm sure you've heard all about it. It's the big thing that they're plugging for this edition of the game. And it comes on a board like this. This is a 2-sided board. We're using the Akshi side, which is the realm of fire. There's the realm of life on the other side. It comes with its own little twist deck, so you get 6 cards, and you'll be drawing one of these at the start of each battle round. And it adds a little bit of excitement to what happens in the round. We each have a battle tactics deck. We're going to be drawing 3 of these cards every round as well, and we can use those for 2 different things. You can either use them to score, to get an extra victory point if you fulfill the objectives on the card, or they've got a command on them as well, so you can use a command ability on a card. So what they've done is basically take out all of the command ability stuff from the main game of Age of Sigmar, and they've kind of subsumed that into just having command abilities on these battle tactics cards. The other thing that's missing from Spearhead, as opposed to the main game, is the whole magic section. They've taken all that out as well, and individual wizard and priest characters in these pre-planned armies have their own spells. So, and there's no blocking them or anything like that. They just cast a spell like any other ability. So, we've got these little unit cards that I've made up just to make it a bit easier. I've translated these from the books into these. Now, the great thing about this edition, and I'm sure you know this as well as you've heard about it, and that is that everything is color-coded into the different phases, and it's very clear how everything works. You'll see how it goes once we get started. Let's get started with Spearhead!
Yes!
I think I just spat all over the board there. There he is. The man himself, Andy, wearing this very fetching outfit. I tell you, when he came to the door, I just said, look at that.
It's chill winter down here at the top of the South Island of Aotearoa, so I've got my sheepy on, but still got to keep the beer arms, Southern man
just
style.
Just goes to show that down here in New Zealand, people wear sheep. Real men wear sheep.
Yeah. They never go out of that.
So we're going to get started on the first turn of Spearhead. How do you feel, Andy? You excited about this?
Yeah, actually, I did some research. I'm like a real GW skeptic, but I was really dubious. I thought it was just going to be another combat patrol small thing, but did some research before coming here tonight, and I am actually pretty excited. So, yeah, I'm willing to be swayed. I want to love GW. We'll find out if I can.
So there's a few things you have to do at the start of every game of Spearhead. And basically there's a sequence. I won't go through it in detail, but basically you roll off to get attacker and defender. You choose a side of the battlefield. You take turns assigning terrain to the board. You have 1 large piece and 1 small piece of terrain. So we've taken our turns to put that down. So you only have 4 pieces of terrain. You can see the objectives are pre-printed on the board, which is very handy. Then you have also chosen the territories that each player has. There's either half of the board here and half of the board here territories, or you can go diagonal. You have a choice of those 2 ways. The game is 4 battle rounds long. The attacker sets up all of their units first, then the defender sets those up. At the start of each battle round, we draw 3 battle tactics cards. And we draw up to 3 at the start of each subsequent battle round. You determine the underdog, which is the player with the fewest victory points. Obviously that doesn't happen in the first round. We draw a twist card and we see what happens. And then the active player starts going through the rounds. Now the first twist card that we've chosen is called Reclaim Akshi. And in this case, the underdog picks 2 objectives. If there's no objective, each player picks 1 objective, and you score 1 extra victory point at the end of your turn for each of those that you can control. So we've selected these 2 objectives on the board. Obviously nice safe ones for each of us. Now at the start of the battle round, you control the objectives that you're on, because you're going to score your objectives at the end of your turn. So you already have the ones that you're wholly or partially on, and then of course if you get more during the turn, you can score those as well. Now the armies that you have during games of Spearhead, of course, are pre-chosen, and they're all in the Fire and Jade book. However, you do have some choice. You get some battle traits for your army, which are 2 traits that are fixed, but you also get a selection of regiment abilities, which are general abilities for your units, and also enhancements for your general, and you can choose one of each of those. So I've made up little cards just to remember those, and so you do that at the start of the game as well. The great thing is, it's all color-coded, and I love this. Being a graphic designer, this just is perfect for me. Absolutely love it. I can look down and say, I'm in the hero phase, which is the yellow phase, and just instantly reference any abilities that apply to this phase. It's fantastic.
The rats are going first.
Oh yes, I was just thinking I did, but actually you won, didn't you? So you won the roll and you decided to go first.
Yep.
So it's your movement phase.
I've got them all deployed, except for these little guys using a special army-wide ability. They are in the tunnels below. So they can pop out in the movement phase in a subsequent turn.
Excellent, very rat-like, very Skaven-like.
Yes, yes.
So I've got my hero phase, then the movement phase, then the shooting phase, charge, combat, and that's the end of my turn where I score my VPs. And then Peter does the entire thing as well.
That's
right.
I'm
going to start with my hero phase.
There's a whole lot of Warhammer people out there going, well, yeah, you don't do it any other way.
Where have you been the last 30 years? Okay, so here's my guy. He's the Grey Seer. He's got Will of the Horned Rat. I can pick a friendly unit within 13 inches, roll a d6, and on a 3+, I get to add to the control score. The control score is how well they, like the weight of control for contesting objectives.
Yep.
Looking for a 3+, I
And
fail.
he
So,
fails.
yeah.
Excellent.
Classic.
Will of the Horned Rat has failed right from the off. I love it.
Yep, he's also got a special spell called Wither, which is pick a visible enemy within 13 inches, because no one's had a movement as yet. I don't think I can reach, actually.
No, I don't think you can. Now, I should just point out here that if I have, after you've done all your hero phase abilities, and this applies for every phase, if I had any abilities that said the enemy hero phase or any hero phase, I could then play those. So there is quite a reactive game.
There is a reactive element, which,
Yeah.
credit to Games Workshop for getting into the 21st century. But I gotta stop
that.
jabbing. I'm being rat-like.
Yep.
So I'm going to cash in one
Actually,
of my
you're looking a little
cards.
ratty in that fantastic jacket.
Oh my god, it's true. A little unkempt. I've got a card, so rather than trying to score the VP on it, which I don't think I'd be able to do, I'm going to use it. It says any hero phase. Pick a friendly hero to use this ability, roll a dice. For the rest of the turn, add the number rolled to the control score of the hero.
Okay, right.
So again, I'm going to pick this guy.
Yep.
1.
It's a 1.
This is how it's going to go,
Sweet.
people.
That's
So I'm
good.
just going to add that next to him.
Okay.
So he's got a control of 3 now.
You were really determined to increase his control.
I really wanted it. I'm going to move up these little ratty boys. They've got a movement of 6 inches, but they're just essentially going to hang around here just to block access to this thing. So Peter's going to have to wipe my rats out if he wants to contest this.
Okay.
Look at them. They're having a great old time.
Now you might be thinking, gee, Andy didn't even measure that, but we've done a test game and we know that
Andy's a
distance is
cheater.
all right. Yeah, just telling you there that he isn't just cheating.
All right. Next, I'm going to move my.
The other thing I should mention is that there's a 1/2-inch coherency range between members of a unit. However, if you have 7 or more models, you have to be within 1/2 inches of 2 or more models in your unit.
Yeah, so that's just to keep people more clustered, stop people doing the long conga line, janky, gamey stuff.
Yep.
I'm going to move up with my Claw Lord, and he's just gonna.
There he is. He's on the objective.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna. He doesn't want to get up very far, you know. He's gonna buddy up with him. I think I'm gonna keep these guys as a little fun unit, little power couple.
I'll tell you what's really nasty are these rat ogres.
Oh. You know what? I think these guys are gonna move all the way up.
Nope, they're going for the objective.
All the way.
All right, while you're finishing off your movement, or I think you've almost finished, I'm just going to check some of my abilities because as much as I enjoy filming you, Andy, I've got to make sure that I don't miss any opportunities. So we're in the shooting phase, and Andy's looking very happy because he's got 3 units that are going to fire at me.
Maybe not very well, but I'm really excited. There's something about rats with guns. So
Rats with Guns, the new movie.
Rats with guns.
See it at the cinema near you.
All right, so these guys, my rat ogres, because they're not ogres, but this guy's got like a little gun arm.
Little gun, it's huge. Look at the size of it.
Yeah, but it looks a little to him, and it's instead of a hand, and I'm always quite fond of that for some reason.
How does he scratch his head? I mean, just blow it off.
Yeah, it gets rid of the itch.
Anyway.
So that's 10 inches. He can just reach him. Yep. These guys have flying, which means they can't benefit from the cover of this.
Well, they wouldn't anyway, because you can draw a line of sight to them, but anyway.
2d6 attacks. So let's find out how many attacks. It's not looking good. 8! I'm happy with that.
8?
8 attacks. Looking on 2-ups.
There we go. And here we go, folks. It's the roll a hit, roll a wound, roll a save.
Oh my god, it's so laborious, but let's get it done. Looking for 2-ups. Hey, there's no 1s in there. Now I'm looking for 4-ups. Oh my god, see? I just want to know if I killed you. 4-ups.
Yes, now we whittle those dice down.
Alright, so that's 3 hits. Let's see if those 3 hits with Rend 2.
Right, so he's got Rend 2, which subtracts from my save value, which for the... Where are they?
These are your boys here.
Prosecutors. They have a save of 3. So Rend 2, that means I need a 5 or above to save. Oh, I got 1. So 2 have got through.
2 hits go through, and it's only damage each. 1 damage each.
I don't have any other things now. There's mortal saves. Not mortal saves.
Mortal wounds.
Ward saves are
Ward
the only
saves.
things that can save damage after that.
Yeah.
So I've lost 2. That kills one of my guys though.
Yes.
That's... I'm going to take out the closest one to them because they're horrible.
Boo.
Okay, you've taken out one of my prosecutors. And look at that beautiful model. I mean, it's just gorgeous, but he's dead.
He's dead. Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
It's like, as we're playing this,
He's a little angel.
go for the light! Go for the light!
Usually they say don't go to the light, but I'm pretty sure the light's supposed to be Sigma or something, but he's going to get reinforced next turn, but with less of his humanity.
I have 2 units, the Liberators and the Prosecutors have reinforcement, which means you can bring them back when the unit is wiped out.
Yeah. It's a bit sad.
The only unit you can do that with is the clan.
It's my rats, yeah.
Yes.
I'm
You've got a
stoked.
whole other unit of rats. Oh, yeah.
They're in the tunnels below. They're just screeching, having a party.
I don't like
I
that.
really relate to the Skaven, eh?
Okay, what
All
we're
right,
shooting.
this guy, he's got a sniper's rifle.
I can't get over how rat-like you look at the moment with that top.
Honestly, as soon as you brought it up, I'm like, oh my god, it's true.
So you didn't
It's
do it
true.
consciously, it was just unconscious.
Yeah, I really do get into the role of the villain.
That's good.
Warplock Engineer. Who would have thought that on a table this small he'd have a 24-inch sniper's rifle?
Wow.
So he's shooting a Warplock musket. I could have charged it if I hadn't moved him, but I did move him, unfortunately. I totally forgot. He's only got 2 attacks looking at 3-ups.
Okay, who are you firing at, by the way?
This guy, this
right,
fancy guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, I'd just like to point out that this guy is a hero, and he is within range of the Liberators, and therefore you can't pick him out to fire at him if you're further than 12 inches away. Because there is a rule called Guarded Hero. So if this hero is within the combat range of a friendly unit that is not a hero, which is the Liberators, combat range is 3 inches, by the way. If this hero is infantry, which he is, they cannot be picked as the target of shooting attacks made by units more than 12 inches from them.
Well, boo to you.
Yay!
Can I shoot your big guy? Well, that's only for infantry, right?
Correct,
I can still shoot
and he's cavalry, yeah. If
So I
you,
can shoot your fancy boy?
if you can reach him, but you do get a -1 to hit. Oh, we can see the frustration. He didn't get what he wanted.
I'm still an injured 4-year-old at heart.
All right.
Okay, screw that. He's going to shoot at the bird boys.
Okay.
All right.
Now, because they're flying, they don't get any cover from
Exactly. This is way more my style. So looking for 3-ups.
that.
I like that. Next.
Desperately looking at my cards. Is there anything here that's going to help me?
3-ups.
Is there anything?
Well, you don't need it. That's what's going to help you is double 1s.
Snake eyes.
Boo.
He's also going to shoot at the Feather Boys. I was really hoping to take some guys
Let's
out
go
there.
for the prosecutors. They're being prosecuted.
They are. What, persecuted?
Persecuted?
I don't know, I got nothing.
You're persecuting the prosecutors.
D6 number of attacks. I rolled a 2, so it's only 2 attacks. Looking at 3 ups. Both hit. Looking at 3 ups to wound. 2 wounds with rend 1.
Ren 1, and my save is 3, so I need a 4+. I saved one of them, so 1 got through. Something else I should point out is that you no longer put wounds on individual models, you just put them on the unit itself, and then when you reach the health characteristic, you lose 1 model. So that isn't enough to take anybody out, so I just put 1 wound on the unit. And when it gets up to 2, it'll take away another prosecutor.
All right, now it's the charge phase.
This is where you can do a 2d6 charge roll if you want to charge anybody.
Yeah, I want to charge the wing boys with these guys. So I'm looking like for a 9 up, I think.
That won't do it. 6.
So do I stay where I am, or do I move 6?
It doesn't say you don't move, so I'm assuming you move 6. Correct me if I'm wrong, someone out there, but as far as I can tell,
Peter loves being corrected when he's wrong.
you still do the movement.
So they tried charging, they failed.
This is the only disadvantage with these rules is that they don't really go into edge cases that explain things. For example, the charge rule is written, the unit can move a distance up to the result of the charge roll. It can move through the combat ranges of enemy units and must end the move within half inch of a visible enemy unit. If it does so, it is charged. Well, what happens if it can't? Basically, I'm interpreting it as that if you don't end up within half inch, that means you haven't actually counted as charged, even though you can move forward. So that's it. We've got a combat phase. There is no combat.
No one's in combat because Peter removed that guy.
Yep.
Otherwise, there's a 3-inch engagement range, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, which you can measure with this little delivery, but you haven't made it, so you're not in combat.
No, I'm a fraction of an inch off.
Just a teeny bit off. Very handy little measuring stick here.
So we're skipping over the combat phase. We're reaching end of turn, which is where I rack up.
Yes, so you get 2 points for that one because of the special twist card.
2 points for this one.
2 points for that one. Now, hold on, let me explain this.
Yeah.
So you get 1 for having at least 1 objective. You get another 1 for having 2 or more objectives, and you had this one as well, so that's another point. You get another point if you have more objectives than your opponent. So because you've got this one as well, you've got 3 objectives and I've only got 2. So you get another point for that. So that's 3 points in total.
Yep.
And then any battle tactics cards.
I'm also on this objective, right?
Oh, gee, you've got that one.
Yep.
Yeah, but that doesn't give you another point. You don't get points per objective.
It's just if I've got more.
Yes.
Well, allow me to retort, because I've got the battle tactic, the Ignax Days. And this is the Ignax Days.
Oh,
so I score a VP for being in control of that one.
Curses.
Yes. I've also
Stop.
I also have hold ground, and this is a weird one. If I'm contesting this with more models, the large piece of terrain in my deployment zone, more than Peter, I get a VP.
Right. Well, congratulations. You've just scored 5 victory points on your first round, and he's definitely got me on the back foot. That is the first turn of the first game.
Peter's turn.
Here we go. Definitely on the back foot, taken 4 of the 5 objectives, which is very impressive. I'm going to do plan the attack. This guy's going to do plan the attack. Pick an objective I do not control, which is this one. For the rest of the turn, +1 to hit rolls for combat attacks made by friendly units that target enemy units contesting that objective.
Ouch!
So that'll be handy.
What is going?
Then I've got my Lord Veritant here, who's going to cast a cleansing fire spell. Yes, it's the old fireball.
I thought you guys were all lightning or something.
Well, it's cleansing fires, so it sounds like fires.
Lightning for every day, fire for cleansing.
Yep. So this is 12 inches straight there into your leader. There we go. I need a D6 chanting roll. I need a 3+. Come on. 2. That is very annoying. Yes. Then I've got a Scroll of Arcane Bolt here, which is a command, any hero phase. So the same guy again is going to do that. Pick a friendly hero to use this ability, visible enemy unit within 12 inches. Then roll a dice on a 2+ D3 mortal wounds.
Ooh.
So just basically fire with one hand, arcane bolt with the other.
Peter's living his power fantasy, really.
So 2+. Ooh, phew, that was close. So D3 mortal wounds. Oh, only one. How incredibly annoying. So it's 1 wound on your Claw Lord.
Boo. It's
Now,
heating up in the middle.
The Liberators are going to move 5 inches towards the clan rats.
They're going to liberate them from their miserable existence.
Exactly. Thank you very much. The Lord Veritant is going to move up behind cover.
Look at these cagey little humans.
Now this little guy is a Griff Hound, and it's just a token which basically shows you that he's got a ward save. So that goes on there.
It's just something to look cool, really, isn't it?
Now I've got these guys who can fly, so they can go off in any direction. They can fly 12 inches. My goodness, they could fly.
Yeah, you could just contest that thing, couldn't you?
I could just
Oh, I didn't even think of that. And this is the one that's worth an extra point.
It is. The only annoying thing is I'm about 1/2 inches short of it. So these guys instead, now you have to stay 3 inches away when you're moving. You can't get within combat range, so I'm just going to move these 2 guys
Which is a
up.
massive combat range.
There we go. At least it's contesting that objective. That's good.
This middle's turning into a bloodbath.
Okay, well, it's going to be, isn't it? They're always going to be in the middle. So that's the movement phase. Now we have shooting. And the great thing is, see, I look at the shooting phase and I know that it's blue, and I just look down and go, blue abilities?
You got any blue, Peter?
Any blue abilities? Yeah.
No? You got a blue?
Feeling a bit blue.
Yeah.
However, my
You'll perk up.
prosecutors here, they do have storm called javelins, and they're going to charge those right into your leader. I'm focusing on your leader, you might have guessed. So they have 2 of those, 1 attack each. They need a 3+. That's 2 hits. They wound on a 3+. That's 1 hit, and the rend is 1, so 1 from the
Rend is 1, so I'm looking for a
No, it's not your
6
best
plus.
it's your call.
It is Claw Lord, so he's got a 4+ save,
He needs a 5.
but he's also got a 6+ ward save.
Hold on, I haven't done the damage yet. You do
You've done the damage. Oh, it's so confusing, Games Workshop.
No, it's not.
For this one, yes.
D3 damage. It's very easy.
My brain.
1 damage. What am I rolling? Okay.
Come on, Peter, it's easy.
You get to do a ward save on that 1 damage.
Come on. Yes!
Unbelievable.
Yes!
So the javelin just goes off his armour.
See, that's how the Skavens win. They just squeak in a victory.
So we're going to roll the 2d6 for these guys. They're going to charge.
You can do it.
Come on.
can do it.
Come on. Yes.
Look at that. 11 inches, that's overkill.
Beautiful.
And these are cool little models.
Right.
Peter has done a great job painting, as always.
Now I'm going to roll for my leader attacking your leader. He's going to charge into it. Come on. 8. That's it. There it goes.
It is not fun being rats right now.
These guys are going to charge in as well. It's on.
Oh, man.
7. Yes, that's it.
I was too bold. I got greedy, Peter.
Yep.
I got greedy, as I always do.
Look at that javelin right into the head of your Norbeast. Okay, let's get some serious fighting done. So basically we alternate fight abilities now. You can do any abilities that work in the combat phase. You do those as normal, so I do all mine, and then if you had any enemy or any phase combat abilities, you'd do them. And then we do fight abilities. So I pick someone that I want to fight with, and then you pick someone you want to fight with, and we alternate.
Yeah, funny bit of alternating activation just thrown in the mix in that combat phase.
Well, combat phases have always had alternating activation there, Andy, so sorry about that. I'm going to go for the big one first. The Lord Vigilant on his Griffstalker is going to attack your nasty Claw Lord.
I'm not the Claw Lord.
All right, and he's got a hallowed great axe and his Griffstalker's beaconed talons. So I'll do this separately. Here we go with the hallowed great axe. Die scum. 5 attacks at a 3+. That's 1 miss. Wound, we need a 3+. Come on. It's another miss. Right, this has got a rend of 2, so it subtracts 2 from your save.
Oh, so that's 6 ups.
Excellent.
Ouch.
No!
That's nothing.
That is 6 points of damage. Do you have any ward save?
Yeah, I've got a 6+ ward save.
Okay, so you get
So what
to
do I
roll
do? Roll 6 dice?
6 points of damage, so you roll 6
Ouch.
dice.
Ouch. Oh man.
I want you to fail on them all.
Yeah.
Do you not get a 6?
I'll try and please you.
Oh,
One
you
six.
pleased me. You pleased me a lot. That's 5
Look at
points
that.
of damage.
That's 5. I don't have a lot of damage.
5. How much damage?
My poor guy. My Claw Lord
got
only
7.
has 7 health. He already had 1, so he's only got 1 point of health left.
Wow, can I finish you off with the Griffstalker's talons and beak? But I only hit once. And I need a 3+ to wound. And a hit. And it's got a rend of 1.
Alright, so I need 5
You need
ups.
5+. If you miss
Alright,
this, you're dead.
I've rolled a 5 before.
No!
Savor the victory, Peter.
Excellent. Charged in, took you out. Bang, bang, bang. It's snappy. It doesn't waste time.
didn't want
It's a
to-
spearhead. Bang, bang, bang.
Oh, poor little guy. He was going to attack back. He was going to do glorious rat-like things.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
No.
Well, Andy, we're still in my turn, but it's now your turn to pick a unit and use a fight ability.
Yeah.
Now, I just realised, of course, this is the thing. You'll get to know your armies as you go along, but I have a once per battle ability called Delivered Judgment, which would allow me to pick a unit and give it 2 fight abilities. So I could have chosen this unit over here so they could fight twice and probably wipe out that unit.
My Gracier, he's a wizard. He shouldn't be in hand-to-hand.
I know.
So he's going to attack the wing boys.
Oh, okay.
Because my hope is if I can kill one of them,
Yep.
then that's fewer attacks, less damage coming his way
Alright.
when you attack with him. So all he's got is his Warpstone staff.
Now, by the way, there is no morale rules in this at all.
I know, like,
Yeah.
a clan rat's just as brave as an immortal lightning god hero slowly losing his humanity.
Well, they're easy to kill, certainly. So.
Yeah. So we'll find out. Gracier, 3 attacks, looking at 4 ups. 2 hits. Now he's looking also for 4 ups.
What's your rend?
1 hit with 1 rend.
Okay, so I need a 4+ to save. Yeah, baby. You're only a wizard.
I know.
It's a silly wizard.
Yeah. Oh,
And you're a rat.
sad rat, sad.
You're a wizard and a rat.
Harry Potter. This-
I can come back to him then. He'll wait.
yeah. So do you want?
I'm gonna do this unit
to kill
here.
one? Yeah. Who do you want to kill first? Really?
So, Liberators. At the start of a fight turn, you can do a pile-in move of 3 inches. So, get your little 3-inch moving thing, and I can just bring this dude around here.
And that's just to help with coherency and stuff, yeah?
Yeah. Well, basically, if you're killing people, then you can fill in the gaps and all that kind of stuff. Though, if you're within combat range with one person, you're in combat range with a whole unit. So I'm not sure why it's essential.
I think
to
I'd
pile in.
use this as a janky way to get closer to an objective.
Yeah. Anyway, so they all have warhammers, except for this guy who's got a grand hammer. So they do 2 attacks each. Here they are. They all need 3+. So I've used a different dice for the grand hammer just to keep that separate. 3+ to hit. Come on.
Lots of low numbers, come on.
Oh, that's not too good. That's not too good at all. And now we need 3+ to wound.
Alright.
That's good. I didn't get any crits, did I? I've got to keep an eye on the
So
crits.
that's 3 hits.
Must remember these things have crit mortal, so they do a mortal wound if I get a crit. So
And 6 is a crit, right?
yeah, 6 is crit.
Yeah.
So that does. They have a rend of 1, so you have 3 with a rend of 1.
Alright, so I'm looking for 6+. Well,
Don't
just
say
6s,
anything.
really.
What? You've saved the great hammer one. That's really
Did I?
annoying.
Oh,
So that
not so great anymore, is it?
It does 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage, which equals 2 little rats.
I'm really disappointed by that. I only killed 2 rats.
I think like my guys are too small and sneaky to hit. Like I'm scuttling around.
Hopeless.
Oh, that made me feel slightly better at least.
Alright, so I've got 8 guys with 2 attacks each.
Hopeless. Stormcast Eternals.
That's a lot of dice. Over 4 ups.
Oh dear, oh dear. Look at all those dice disappear.
And now I've got to whittle them even further. Looking for
Yep.
5. It's like
Oh, 5. Still
dice
disappear.
milling misery.
Ah, no!
No 5s.
Oh,
no fives.
You're just crawling between our legs and running up our backs and just being annoying. Not actually doing
Too
any
busy
damage.
looking for cheese or something.
It's because you can't get through the cracks in that armor. I mean, let's face it. Okay, it's time for the
Persecutors.
Prosecutors.
Persecutors.
Not the persecutors. The prosecutors. They're going for the Grey Seer. Tell me, Grey Seer.
I even knew that one.
Here we go.
Low numbers.
3+. Oh.
Okay.
3+ to win.
Yes, low numbers.
Oh, what the hell? Rend 1. So,
Rend 1 on a save of 6.
oh dear.
That's not good. All right, can I roll those 2 6s back?
Nope.
I can't, so that's 2 wounds
That is.
from my rat wizard.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I did make a mistake. That is D3 damage. So that is more than 2 wounds. That is in fact 1 to 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Not dead. So let's see what I've got. First, I've got a card here that says "Do not waver." So you complete this battle tactic at the end of your turn if any friendly units used a fight ability this turn and no friendly units were destroyed this turn. So I
Well,
get a
that
point
most
for
certainly is the case for your liberators.
I get 2 points for that, and that's all I get. I mean, I get 2 because of that twist card. So I've only got 3. You got 5. I only got
Classic
3.
Peter, focusing on bloodshed, not on the
However,
end goal.
I did take out your commander, so that's
Ouch.
a bit of a boot.
Now,
drop.
I actually have a color-coded end-of-turn thing. You can return D3 slain models to my clan rats. So,
Oh, really?
I'm going to see. Yeah, they just keep spawning.
2.
2.
And you
So-
killed 2. Oh, great.
Hey, hey, hey.
Ah, wonderful.
Nice to
Sorry,
see
they're
you
magnetised.
again.
Stick
Are
to
they
it.
making?
Yes, all my units are magnetised. Whenever I
Peter,
take things,
he is a god amongst gamers and hobbyists. Put mere mortals
do
to
is-
shame.
So, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. It's nice that he sometimes lets me win games, though. Not this one.
You beat me all the time because you're sneaky.
Sneaky, so sneaky.
So that is the end of 1 round. Let's go around to round 2. It is 4 rounds, so I don't know how you finish this in an hour, but I suppose if you're really, really
I reckon by the time you're on your 4th game, you'd be powering through this.
It's the start of round 2. We can discard any number of our battle tactics cards. We can then draw up to 3, so we've got fresh ones. We draw a new twist card for the round. This one is Ring of Fire.
Any jokes?
Ring of Fire, the underdog. Now I'm the underdog because I've got the least amount of victory points. I pick 1 objective on the battlefield. It's no longer controlled by either player and cannot be contested or controlled in this battle round. I wonder which one I'm going to pick.
Is it that one?
It's going to be this one. I'll put a little marker on it to say, nope, sorry, no points from that one. Also, at the end of each turn in this battle round, the end of each turn, after victory points have been scored, inflict D3 mortal damage on each unit that has any models on it. Something when I first read about it, this whole idea about the underdog getting advantages, I thought, oh, it's a bit gamey and everything. But actually, now that I'm 2 victory points behind, it feels really cool to be able to get that choice. So there you go. It's all for
Change of heart.
making for a fun game and giving the person who's losing a bit of a boost. So that's pretty cool, I suppose. Okay, you won the roll-off, and you're going to have the first turn.
Yeah.
It's hero phase time. What are you doing?
All right, I've only got 1 hero left. That's my sneaky grey seer. So he's going to do his wither on 6+, inflict D3 mortal damage. I think I'm going to pick the wing boys.
Okay.
I seem to really just like picking them.
No.
Wither are my high rolls. Now I'm going to do Will of the Horned Rat. So I'm going for a 3+ for that. I do. So I rolled a 6. So I'm now adding 6 to their control score.
Wow.
So they are super control-y. For my movement phase, I'm going to put these guys.
No.
They need to be within 6 inches of a corner.
And he's had his movement phase. He's brought the rat ogres up, which are very
They're
annoying.
charging towards this middle area. Well, not charging, but they've run. No, they haven't even run. They've
No,
just
that's still a
moved.
normal move, yeah.
So they're coming up here. This guy, he just retreated. He's 7 inches away. I've got a regimental ability. One of the abilities you can pick to give your force some flavor. This particular flavor means I can just withdraw from combat, retreat, with no mortal wounds suffered. So there's no penalty for me running away.
Very annoying.
So he's run away to be safe. My engineer has run away here to claim the objective. These guys...
You actually didn't have to claim the objective because you already had it, but...
I just want someone on it.
Yeah, okay.
Because like your guys could just fly and,
That's a
you
good
know,
point.
be on it.
Yeah.
These guys appeared in a corner out of the tunnels below, and they've done a run move to sprint this way, blocking off Peter. And these guys just happily stayed in combat because they're having a blast.
Nice. Well, there's some interesting movement going on. There's some flanking. You're trying to bring extra clan rats over there to reinforce that.
I just love movement. Like, I think all the factions in any game I love have movement shenanigans. So I'm going to shoot with my Warplock Ogres with a Warpfire gun. That's got 2d6.
No, this dreaded warpfire gun.
2d6 attacks. All right, 6 attacks. I'm okay with that.
2d6 attacks. Oh, it's devastating.
All right, so looking for 2 pluses.
Wow.
Now I'm looking for 4 pluses to actually wound.
Oh, I need 2.
The range is 2.
2.
Yeah.
This is against my prosecutors.
Against your flying boys, yeah.
So I need 5 or above. Oh, a 5 or a 6. Look at the face of frustration.
I hate the flying boys. All right, I'm going to use my Warplock Engineer.
Yep.
He's also going to shoot.
Here he is.
He moved, so he can't charge up his gun. Yes! That's 2 hits. Now I'm looking for 3 pluses to wound. Yes!
Oh, dear, dear.
That's 2 hits at rend 2.
5 above to save. Oh, no. Didn't work that time.
Yeah. So that's 2 hit. Now the damage
Hello. What?
is D3.
Oh, you're kidding.
No.
Oh, that's 5 damage. That's going to kill them both. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Okay, that's devastating. Nothing I can do about that.
Say hello to my little friend. Oh, this made me happy. This makes up for my Warlord getting pasted.
No. Move into the light. Move into the light.
Back to Sigmar.
And of course, I just realised I had this card which allowed me to react to that shootability, so he needed a 6 to hit. This is the one problem with filming games, is that it's very hard to keep track of what's going on down here
The
when you're
things we
filming.
do for the viewers.
I know, so viewers, do forgive me that there isn't possibly as much interactivity as there normally would, because I really should have played that card. Never mind.
Live and learn.
What do you got?
So, it's the charge phase.
Yep.
All right, I can do this.
Low, low. Oh, gee, 11. That's definitely, yeah, okay.
Squeak, squeak. Look at them all.
Look at this.
Them having fun. Stab, stab,
This is
stab.
absolutely ignoble, being attacked by a bunch of clan rats. I mean,
Also, these guys are going to charge.
no.
Yeah.
6.
6.
That's probably enough, isn't it? A 6 here. Look, you just use one of these. Bang, you're in.
Yes.
So you only need to be within 3 inches to be within combat, but if you're within half an inch, that means you count as charged. This poor dude.
Pylon.
This is the classic sort of Frank Frazetta painting of the guy being absolutely swarmed by enemies, and they're being thrown off by the Gryph-hounders and fights them off with his talons.
He's all
and
full of
beak.
smugness. He's just taken out the warlord. He hasn't even wiped the blood off his flaming axe, and before he knows it, a horde of rat ogres are charging in. I love it.
Well, I'm desperately looking over my cards. I can't see anything that's going to apply to the combat phase. There's just this one, and that doesn't apply at the moment. So, you're the active player. You get to choose who is going to fight first.
I think it's gonna have to be my ogres.
Of course.
Yep.
He actually has a ward save because he's got hallowed scrolls. He's got a ward save of 5+. Yay.
Wow. Everything is hallowed.
Yeah, because
Hallowed.
we're very religious.
Axes,
It's all-
hallowed,
yeah.
scrolls, hallowed
It's all about
kitties.
Sigmar.
Yeah. Oh, God, I hate the pious humans. Yeah, I'm going to do the stupid gamble that really backfired on me practice game.
Yeah.
I can hurt my guys
Oh, yes.
in order to give them +1 attack.
D3
so it's
mortal
a
wounds.
D3 mortal wound. So I want to roll a 1 or
Come
a 2.
on, give me 3. Oh, no.
Okay, so that's 1 wound on my rat ogres. They've now got 6 attack each.
Each? They normally have 5 attacks each.
Yeah.
Yowza.
18 dice. I don't think I've ever held 18 dice in my life before.
You haven't lived, Andy.
I haven't been drinking from the G-Dub Kool-Aid.
There's been times that I've held 20 22 dice. It was
You
crazy.
lived. That was in your wild dreams.
Yeah, that was back in that was back in the 80s. It was crazy.
Anything went back then. 4 up. Oh, listen to that.
Yep. There's always a spinner. Yeah.
Now I'm looking for 3s.
Okay.
I just want to know if I mushed something. I want to roll through these stages. That's still quite a few
Yeah,
hits.
that's still pretty good.
Rend 1.
Okay, I've got a save of 3. So
Alright, so that's
4
6
plus.
dice.
4 plus. Come on. 3 hits there.
That is 3 hits on damage 1. Oh, wait.
How much damage?
Damage 2.
2.
That's 6
6
damage.
hits. Okay, I've got a ward save of 5 plus, so 6 dice. 5 plus ward save.
Low numbers, low numbers.
Oh my. What the hell? That's 5 points of damage.
5 damage.
He's only got 8. Oh, wow. Well, you know, I could have gone for the clan rats who hadn't attacked me first, but it just felt cinematic to go back against the rat ogres. I don't know why. I just want to do some damage to them because they've got 5 wounds each, and I think this is the time when I should really sort of...
I think the clan rats are beneath you.
Yeah, they are. 5 dice with my hallowed great axe, and it's a 3 plus, so here we go.
There's some low numbers.
Really terrible. And we need a 3 plus 2 wound, I believe. That's terrible too, and it's a rend of 2.
Rend of 2. Alright, so I'm looking for a 6 to save this.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
good.
Now I've got the Griffstalker's beak and talons,
Oh, this'll work.
and this is 4 plus.
Go. Look at this. This Griffhound. He wants to eat some ogre.
Oh, what the...
Any rend?
Rend of 1.
Rend of 1. So, again, I'm looking for a 6. Oh, for a second there.
I did 2 points of damage.
2 points. Nice one. Oh, they must feel good. Unfortunately, that's only 3 wounds. You needed 4 wounds to take out one of my ogres.
That is really weak. I'm really unimpressed with that. Rats. Why did it have to be rats?
Rats.
Don't you? See, now you're holding 20 dice. See, it's all happened. in
Yeah,
one
but it's
evening.
like you start with a handful of optimism and you end with maybe 1 damage. Well, last time, none.
I know.
It's really weird.
It is
It's
actually-
really weird. Take what should be a cinematic moment where you roll your dice and you immediately know, did I fail or did I succeed?
Yeah.
But Games Workshop makes you jump all these little hoops, and by the end I'm just like,
It is.
Rats do nothing.
The system is actually, they've never actually realised, or they've never wanted to change the fact that it is a disappointment process because you're getting less and less each time.
I feel like it's like some kind of millstone just grinding the immediacy.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with me being
Which is a shame because
ADHD.
everything else is great. I mean, I'm really enjoying everything else. It's just that damn wound step.
The wound step, I'm willing to blame that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm looking for 4 plus, which sounds pretty positive.
Yeah, it sounded pretty
See,
positive.
this takes a long time. Was it?
I don't think. I think it's. You made me realise it's not the time; it's the psychological factor of getting less and less each time.
The word for me is immediacy.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is a make or break. Like, if this was a movie, this would be the money shot.
Yeah.
And instead, it's just the slowest money shot I've seen.
All right.
Now I've seen a few. 5s.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
You see?
So,
20 dice down to 2
Yeah,
dice,
so it's
and you
disappointing.
haven't even rolled your saves
I know
yet.
it's disappointing.
No rend.
No rend. There you go. You got 1.
1 wound.
1 wound.
And they've got 2 wounds apiece.
Yep.
Womp womp.
There you go.
All right, now I guess you want
See,
to...
yeah, it's true, isn't it? You don't have 20 dice.
20
you think,
dice, I'm
"Yay,
gonna
here I
do
go."
it! And 1 wound. I'm just like... That wasn't apparent from the initial results. We had to do all this counting, like abacus
That is
mathematics.
the one disadvantage of an otherwise very nice system. So,
Why don't you hit back, Peter?
3 above.
All right. Yep. Yeah. See, that's how you do it.
That's more like it. And it's 3 above to wound.
Oh, this is the power fantasy right here. Huh.
Hello. This is good. This is good. They have rend 1.
Which means I'm looking for 6s. Okay. Damn.
is
5
5
wounds
wounds.
equals 5 rats.
Fantastic.
He's still my only guy in my dead pile at the moment.
All right.
Looking for 4-ups. 3+ on your big lord.
One wound.
1 wound.
Still, that does.
But you've got a ward save, don't you?
It's a 5+.
How many saves? How many rolls?
No, I didn't make it. So 1 wound. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
I mean, in that case, it seems accurate because there's lots of rats, so they're doing lots and lots of little hits, but only one actually gets through the armor and does damage. I mean,
Yeah, I'm picturing like 3 of them on each other's shoulders, like teetering out to whack at you.
You have at least 1 objective. So that's
I'm
1 point.
holding 3 objectives.
Yes, so that's another point. So you get 2 points. You have more objectives than me.
Um,
Now this one doesn't count. Remember?
that can't be scored, but I've got this battle tactic. If I'm holding this, which I very much do, I get a VP. And if I'm holding this one, which I am, I very much get a VP.
Oh my! What the hell?
So that's 5.
Hold on, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 points. Wow, you are screaming ahead.
These rats.
They are sneaky. You were born to be a Skaven. I'm telling you now.
I feel like I've just discovered something about myself. 2 years ago I got my ADHD diagnosis. That shook my world. Following on from that, I've discovered I'm a Skaven player at heart.
It's
And
all happening.
I'm quite happy. I don't know how I'm going to break it to the family, but I like this.
These rats are the worst. At the end of any turn, so
I can
most
put
turns
D3.
You can bring D3 of them back, so they just never stop. And they've got the reinforcements ability, so if the whole unit is wiped out, they're going to come back on anyway. Right, things are getting a little bit hairy for me because you're way ahead in the victory points, and I can't get to these two. It's all a bit tricky. So I've decided I've got to get this middle one. The rat ogres are the threat, and I'm going to concentrate on getting those guys completely. So I'm going to use my stuff and stop holding back. I've got a battle trait here, the Shield of Azure. I can pick a friendly unit. To the start of my next turn, that unit has Ward 5. Both of these already have Ward 5, so I'm going to give Ward 5 to this unit. Let's just add that to there. So, other hero phase, let's do a cleansing 5 from him at the rat ogres. They're within 12 inches. I need a 3+. Come on. There it is.
That's comprehensive.
D6 for each model in the target unit. Treat 5+. It's a mortal damage. Yep, 1 mortal damage. So that's
All right.
1 point to you.
Hey, that's just taken a dude out though.
Has it?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Not him. Him.
Plan the attack. Pick an objective you do not control, which is this one. So I get +1 to hit rolls for combat attacks.
Oh
With
yeah,
my friendly units.
bro,
Remember I did
you
that last
need
time?
that.
We did it last time and I forgot all about using it.
Bro, and there's going to be a lot of hits on those ogres.
Remember.
Yes.
Yes, okay, so that gives me a +1 to hit. Okay, so now it's movement phase. So we are going to move these guys on. This is reinforcements, so they can be reinforced once.
I only just got rid of them,
Yes.
like, still on the same turn, and they're already back.
Right into the danger zone.
I love when I know the music references.
Yep, so they're going to come in. Now they move. They don't want to go within 3 inches of you because they're not charging yet, so they just make a little movement, just a little bit closer.
They're just going to flutter and hop a little bit closer.
This guy is going to move forward.
Your flyboys, they can, like, shoot
flyboys,
their javelins,
yes.
eh?
They can, gee. Memory. So they have 1 attack each, so that is a 3+. That's 2 hits, 3+ to wound.
Come on, ogres.
Fantastic.
2 more
That
wounds.
does, no, hold on, D3 damage each.
Really?
Yep, that's 2 and 3, that's 5 damage, my friend.
5 damage.
Hello. We're back. What do you want?
I'm going to put him there so he can be safe with his friends.
Right. They will charge. Doo-doo-doo. They rolled at 8. That's... Oh, gee, this rat ogre's in trouble.
Make sure you leave some room for that dude, though, eh?
Yeah. Hello. There we go. And then we'll bring this guy in. 4. Is that enough? Yes, it is.
Especially as you only need to be like 3 inches away to hit, right?
True, but you know, counters charge, though we don't have any charge abilities, so charging doesn't seem to be having any great effect for some reason. I don't know why, because none of us have any charge abilities, but anyway. Yeah, now, I've got to remember I've got a +1 to hit here. Now, I'm going to deliver judgment. I do this once per battle. This is another ability of my Lord Vigilant. And what he can do is pick a friendly non-hero wholly within 12 inches to be the target, which will be the Flyboys. They can use 2 fight abilities this phase, but after the first one is used, I have Strike Last for the rest of the phase. So I get to fight twice, but the second one has to be at the end of the phase.
Yeah, interesting. Oh no, the last moments of this beautiful ratty behemoth.
It was only recently when I was scared of the Rat Ogres, but no longer.
You just needed overwhelming numbers and remembering your rules.
Terrible rolls. They are crits, but that doesn't make any difference. So that's 3 plus 3 to wound. That wounds, and it's a rend of 2.
Rend of 2, so I'm going to be looking at 6.
What?
All right.
That does 2 damage.
2 damage. He's still in the game.
Still in the game, but I've got the beacon talons now.
Oh no.
That is 3.
Oh, I thought I was going to live.
4 plus.
No.
Wound on a 3 plus.
Viewers, I'm worried.
Oh, I've only got 1. It's a rend of 1.
So literally, he's going to die if I don't roll a 6. So
it's 2 damage.
I'm just going to keep rolling until I get a 6, and that's the one we'll include in the final edit,
okay.
right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What?
I don't do the editing. Hey! Oh,
okay.
No need for post-production shenanigans.
I got a +1 to hit, which I forgot all about, but anyway.
Well, that's on you, my friend.
forgot it again.
Let me just have this one final shot. Isn't this guy only on 1 wound?
Oh, I can't believe I forgot the +1 to fight.
Wow, so he's got his 5 attacks. Looking for 4 ups. Alright. Deal 'em. It's only 2 hits.
Yeah.
This is the way it goes.
Will I survive?
3 up.
1
hit with rend 1.
Okay, I need a 4 plus. There it is, saved.
That's I had a good run. Not better. I'm not better at all.
Okay, I'll take him on with my Lord Veritant here, who is going to hit you with the Staff of Abjuration.
Don't abjure me.
Yes, you shall be abjured. You shall be abjured. That's a 3 plus, and that's a miss. Luckily, I also have the Judgment Blade.
This is a very judgmental guy, isn't he?
Well,
I don't think I'd get along with him, eh?
Well, hence the blindfold around his face, presumably.
Oh, right.
So 3 dice at 3 plus. That's better. They all hit. 3 plus to wound. Oh, 3 sixes.
Would
Thank you
look
very
at
much.
That?
They have a rend of 1, my friend.
All right, so I'm just looking for 3 6s.
Yeah, and they do D3 damage per hit, just by the way.
All right.
Oh my goodness, that is going to do, wait for it. That is going to do 3, no, that's 2, it's 5, it's 6 points of damage. Finally, you've been judged and found wanting, Rat Ogre. Be gone.
He's wanting some hospital time.
Yes.
He was so good. Clan rats against your lord and hero.
Yep.
4 ups. 2 hits with no rend.
No rend. I've got a 3 plus save. Oh, 1 has got through. Hold on, I've got a ward save
do
for
have
5
a
plus.
That's all right.
Ward save for 5 plus. Come on, 5 plus. Ah! I survived again. Okay, let's attack you over here. Now, I've got a marker here reminding me of something that I've already forgotten. Oh, that's right. They get to attack twice, don't they?
I thought it was these guys
That was
attack
them.
twice.
Yeah. Oh, they
Now they've got no one to attack.
got no one to attack. What did this mean? That meant something. Oh, they had the they had a ward 5 save. That's right. They've got ward 5.
Because they really needed a ward save, didn't they?
You know, it's like I feel like I worked so hard to kill your flying boys, but looking at the table now, I'm feeling a real absence of guys.
Yeah, good. 3 plus to wound.
Ooh.
That's pretty good. They have rend 1 on those. So
Rend 1, set 6s.
Ah, curses.
All right.
God. See, that only did 2 damage. It's hopeless.
I feel like this unit's been extraordinarily lucky.
Oh, but no,
Like,
but the Liberators have just been terrible.
Whiffing.
12.
Into the old 4 ups.
There it is. The battle that's happening there is represented by these dice in this tray here.
Alright. So, that was looking for 5s this time, so only 2 hits. Don't be silly. Hey!
Failed both. However, I get... how much damage is that? Just 1 each?
1 each.
I get a ward save of 5. And what a useless power that was.
2 down, 2 down.
No, that's just 1
That's
damage.
2 damage. Oh!
2 down, 1 damage.
Is that the only guy in your corpse pile?
It is at the moment, yeah. Gee. So the good thing is that I control the middle objective now, so that means I get at least 1 and 2 or more, so that's 2 points. I don't control more than you. However, I do have a Dracothian dice, which is the center one, so that gives me 3. So I've got 3 points. Also, any enemy units were destroyed this turn, and more enemy units than friendly units were destroyed this turn. Did you
That is certainly true. I didn't destroy any of yours.
Okay, so I've got 4.
Nice one.
That's it, 4
And that
points.
brings you up. So you're on 7.
Yeah.
And I am on 10. Hey, this is getting close.
It is.
The tide of battle may be turning Peter's way.
Okay, Andy has won the roll again, and he is going first again, and the twist this time is blood marked. The underdog, that's still me, picks 1 unit in each player's army that is on the battlefield to be blood marked. Each player scores 1 extra victory point at the end of the battle round if the enemy blood marked unit is destroyed this battle round.
Oof, ouch. Ooh. That definitely favours you.
It's the Grey Seer. I'm going to blood mark the Grey Seer, I think.
Well.
He's only got 2 points left, so who are you going to blood mark?
Your general.
Yeah, I wonder. He's got 1 point left. Of course you are.
We're getting down to crunch time.
You've moved your Grey Seer.
I've done my hero. I tried doing my Grey Seer's magic attacks, which completely whiffed. Failed to take him out.
Yep.
Left everyone in combat in my movement phase rather than retreating them. The only guy that's moved is my Grey Seer has run all the way to this corner.
Yep.
Hoping to stay alive.
Oh my god, I'm blood marked.
I don't know what that looks like. He did not move in order to get a shooting bonus, which he's now got.
Yep.
So his damage on his warp forge, his warplock musket, is now damage 3, which is pretty good.
So that terrain looks fantastic on the board there, doesn't it? With the little cracks and lava around
It
it.
really fits. So I'm using my warplock musket. It's only got 2 attacks, looking on 3 ups.
That's 1.
Is that a crit?
It's a critical hit, yeah.
Which is an auto wound.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got the crit auto wound skill.
Okay, that means it automatically wounds the target. Make a save roll as normal. So 5 or above. Oh, mate, he just keeps saving that last one. It's incredible. A 6. I'm really impressed with my Lord Veritant. Lord Vigilant. Vigilant Veritant. That will sound the same. Here, Mr. Ratman. Have a piece of apple. So we're into the fight phase.
Yep, so these guys are going to fight. So that's 20
This is where I
dice.
really need some ability that gives me strike first so I can get in there first. Because, oh, hold on, any combat phase. Are you doing any combat abilities? I almost forgot this wonderful card.
I'm fighting, that's a combat ability.
Yeah, but before you do fight abilities, you do any other combat phase abilities. Are you doing any?
No, I don't have that kind of
Well, I've got one.
Boo.
Yes, I do. Here it is. It's a command. It's called any command phase, so I can do it in your command phase. Rise to the challenge. This champion is not one to shy away from battle. Pick a friendly hero to use this ability. Heal D6. That
No!
hero. Finally, I remembered
You're
to
gonna
use a
heal.
card. I'm going to heal D6. Here we go. Give me a 6.
No.
Give me a 6.
Boo.
Oh no, a 1. Oh, that's a game changer. That's definitely a game
The rats are
changer.
tasting blood. I've got to do this. I've got no more ogres. I never even got to attack with my pretty boy on his Norbeast.
Yeah, we hardly saw
All
him.
I've got is the little clan rats now.
All right, roll.
Oh, the emotions are killing me. 4 ups. Come on, people. Wish me luck. 5s. It's not. Oh,
No, that's all right.
no rend. So that's 4 hits.
3 plus.
Oh, very nice. Come on. You can do it. That was a 2.
Sorry.
No!
Oh.
You stole my 2! You stole my 2! Peter! Peter!
I'm sorry. I grabbed it very, very quickly because I didn't want it.
This is classic me. I peaked too early. I got cocky.
I got ahead of myself, and now I'm reaping.
Oh dear. You're attacking with these guys.
Yeah, because you've already attacked over there. There's nowhere else to attack.
Yeah.
They're not a threat at this point.
Yeah, I don't think any of my guys are a threat, sadly.
These guys are
Okay.
3+.
Peter.
Oh, wow, now we're talking.
You're on fire.
Gee, did I roll any 6+s to hit? I keep forgetting these guys have got crit mortal. It's driving me insane. Oh, yeah.
Peter, my
So
mojo
that's
is
4,
gone.
5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage. Oh, that almost...
2, 4, 6, 8.
That wiped out your unit!
I'm feeling like I've had the high, like the rat highs, and now I'm having the rat lows.
Oh,
I'm
the
like,
rat highs and the
being
rat
a
lows.
Skaven isn't as happy a life as I thought it was.
No, it isn't. Of course, you can bring that back as reinforcements next turn, but it'll be too late by then. So I can attack with this guy against your clan rats.
Yes.
One guy dead.
2 damage, that is.
2 dead.
You get 1 point for having one objective. You get 2 points for having more than one objective.
Discarded that. Complete this battle tactic at the end of your turn if the enemy general was slain this turn.
Oh, yeah.
I think we can safely say I didn't do this.
Oh, yeah, and you didn't get the blood marked extra point as well because he didn't slay.
I know.
Yeah.
It's all of my hopes from destroying that guy to
Yeah.
claim the objective, to get a VP and a bonus VP.
amazing.
That was my Hail Mary. You complete this battle tactic if at the end of your turn, if any friendly units are wholly within enemy territory and not in combat. That is him. So I get a VP for him.
Okay, that's 3. Well, I had my Lord Veritant blast a cleansing fire at the clan rats and wiped out 4 of them. That was very satisfying. Then my prosecutors came flying over here, and then in the charge phase charged at the Grey Seer because he's blood marked, so they all want to get him.
So sad.
And the Lord Veritant has charged into the clan rats as well.
Well,
And
these
guys have moved up
liberators-
and have liberated that objective.
And when you look at it, there is not a very big Skaven presence. On the board, there's a Skaven presence off the board.
I've only got this guy dead.
Yeah, so I played a card in his hero phase, which gave these guys strike first. However, there are now 4 fewer than there were at the start of their hero
I've only
phase.
got 2 health points. Your clan rats could take him out.
It's statistically possible.
It's
5,
Could this
2,
be the end for this
4,
amazing general, the Lord Vigilant, who's just been stuck there in the middle of the board for the entire game?
I can hope and pray.
Not with a roll like that, it won't be.
Positivity, Peter. 5s and 6s. 2. All right, so that's 2 hits.
Okay. No rend, is there?
No rend.
3+. Oh, there's 1 left. I've got a ward save. 5+. That's a
I'll
fail.
take it.
I've got 1 left though. You haven't quite done it yet.
Oh boy.
I think I'll just go flying over here and see what I can do about this Grey Seer. Look at that. That's a situation to be in, isn't it?
There's Grace, yeah. Like
This is like Hitchcock's The Birds here. They actually forgot their shooting phase. They should have shot during their shooting phase with the javelin, shouldn't they?
I'm happy to roll that now.
Oh, do you mind?
Yeah, I don't mind.
That's very kind. There you go. What a gracious opponent. How very kind.
I want to be invited back.
Yep. So that's 3 attacks with a 3+. There you go, only 1 hit and a 3+ to wound. Oh, there you go.
See?
Obviously the universe was on your
I
side.
could afford to be gracious.
And now the normal attacks, they have 3 attacks each. So that's
I'm
9.
so tense about this.
You
And
need
isn't that the mark of a good game, is when you get tense about the dice rolls?
3+.
That's
Yep. And
quite a lot.
3+ to wound.
All right.
That's a rend of 1.
Well, I've got a save of 6. So we're looking for 6s. As always, 6s are my friends.
No.
None.
And that is D3 no, hold on. No, that's 1 damage each. So
1 damage, 3 damage, which
3. That's enough to do it.
that's enough to do it. Would you like to take the Grey Seer off the table?
Baby Gracie. Right, so I get a victory point for that. You got any more fightbacks?
No, I don't.
You don't?
It's all one-sided.
I've got 2 here.
Yeah.
I'm going to wipe out these clan rats, my friend.
You probably are.
3 damage with the Staff of Abjuration. Okay, Lord Vigilant, he's got a hallowed great axe. He needs 3+. It's usually all 3+, isn't it? Oh, that is not too good. That
Still no
does
6s.
4 damage. I'm afraid I've just wiped out the clan rats. Yes! Yes, 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 yes.
And this is a happy Peter.
You've just got an engineer on the board.
This is my one model on the board.
Okay.
I mean, I could put like 20 models on the board next turn, but still.
Got 3 points. I've already got the one for the blood mark, so I've got another 3. So how many you got now?
So I'm on 13.
6, 8, 10. I've only got 11.
That's still pretty close.
Turn. Well, it's this next turn.
See, we honestly thought we weren't going to get to turn 4.
No, we didn't, but it's actually been push and pull all the way. Here we go, the last battle round of the game. I hope you've been enjoying this game. We certainly have. It's been very, very close, right down to the wire. This is the last round. We've drawn Let the Blood Flow as the twist. Each player scores 1 extra victory point at the end of their turn for each enemy unit destroyed in that turn. I haven't got many to destroy, really. In addition, if one of the players is the underdog, which is still me, that player picks 1 friendly unit on the battlefield to be frenzied, add 1 to hit rolls for combat attacks made by that unit this battle round. So I get a +1 to hit. And I will nominate to be frenzied. Oh, it's going to be these guys. All right. Well, this could be frustrating because I think even though I've done so well in the killing stakes, I think Andy might still win down to points, but we'll see. Frustratingly, Andy has brought on 2 clan rat units. They both have reinforcements. They haven't been brought back on before. So, yeah, it's a bit discouraging for the old Stormcast Eternals when another 20 rats just appear back on the board.
Yeah, so now I'm going into my shooting phase. I couldn't do anything in my hero phase. This guy's going to take a pot shot at the Lord.
Yep.
It's a Hail Mary shot because it's only 2 attacks, looking for 3 pluses, then 3 ups again. 3 ups, 2 hits.
Oh, well, this could be
Looking for 3 ups again. 1.
Oh, okay, I need a 5+ save. Can he live
John!
Oh! I always roll a 6.
You have rolled so many 6s on that D-bag.
This guy's the man. Let's look at him in the face.
Dun, 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 dun.
He's been facing the other way the entire game. Look at him.
He's even bald like you are. That could have been a game changer.
Yes, that really could.
It really could have, but c'est la vie.
It's all about the control points because these guys have 1, these have 1. My Liberators only have 1, and the same with my Prosecutors, they just have 1. But these guys have 2 each, so they're hard to shoot.
So if I had destroyed him, I still probably wouldn't have taken that objective.
Probably.
So it's now the charge phase.
Yep.
The rats are just gonna.
You better roll.
I better roll.
First. Oh, I was having
Too
snake
easy.
eyes.
Alright, so I'm wanting to be all this way.
Look at that little battle royale there.
So these guys are going to dogpile in. Combat phase. So I really want to attack these guys into him. So it's 20 shots, 1 to 4s. It's one of my better ones, but now I've got to roll 5s.
It's pretty good.
Hey, this is getting better for me.
It's pretty good.
No rend.
Okay,
Sir.
I've got a 3+. Can he do it again?
Damn.
Well,
Look at that.
that's just 1 fail. And I've got a mortal save. Here we go. It's the old one. 5 or a 6. Can he do it again? I did it again.
What's that line from The Princess Bride? Get used to disappointment. Alright, Peter is attacking with his liberators into these boys.
This looks fantastic, doesn't it? It looks classic. We need a 3+.
Final turn, and I am all feelings right now.
Another 3+. Not so good. Still not too bad. That's a rend of 1, so you need 6s.
I'm not as good at rolling 6s as you are.
You got one of them.
3 rats.
3. Now hold on, there were no blues. So yeah, 3 damage. Right, count up your victory points.
I've got 1 from my cards because I've got 2 units within 3 inches of the short edges of the board. I get a VP for that.
Actually, I need 3 to tie. You've got 13.
I've got 14.
You've got 14. I've got 11.
Yeah, it's possible.
Here we go.
You can do it, Peter. All right.
You find yourself just attacking rat. I just blasted a fireball at the rats here, and it's just pointless because they're not contesting the objective, they're not doing anything, so it's not going to be...
And at the end of the turn, they can heal
Well,
like
they
D3 more guys, potentially.
Yeah, but even if you kill my general, you finally have bad luck and you actually... I'll still have enough to have the objective, so it's not a threat. But I could win this one, so I'm going to use my hero ability, plan the attack. So pick an objective I don't control, they get +1 to hit. Now I've got to remember this, I'm going to put a 1 like that there, so I remember they've got +1 to hit.
All right.
So it is now the movement phase. These guys are just going to move over here and get this objective because I didn't have this objective.
Ah, I thought they were going to murder this guy.
No, it's pointless because this is the one I want, and also I've got a card to get extra from.
Aha, boo.
So I've got this one, I've got this one, and I've got this one. I've got to try and get this one. So there is no charging to be done. And there's really just, we're straight to the combat phase, and then it's going to all be over.
It's all about the combat.
So I'm not worrying about that at all. I'm going to fight here first. They've got +1 to hit. This is my last chance. I don't think I'm going to wipe out all those rats, but it's worth a shot.
Especially as now that you're attacking me, I'm going to play this tactic card, which gives him a 5+ ward save.
Oh, that's annoying. 3+.
It's a lot of 3+.
That's good.
You don't have a problem with this.
That's no good. Another 3+ to wound. No, this isn't going to do 4 damage. No, it's not going to kill those rats. So, let's count up the objectives now. So I have 1. I've got more than 2, so that's 2. More objectives than you, so that's 3. And then I've got
the extra for controlling
this
that
one. For controlling this, and I've got 1 more card for if any friendly units are wholly within enemy territory.
Ooh.
So that puts me 2 ahead.
Hey,
Yes,
hey.
Sigmar!
Look at this pathetic zealot.
How
But I'm
tight
happy
was
for
that?
you.
How tight was that game? I
It
thought I
was-
wasn't going to pull it off there.
I honestly thought I pulled so far ahead at the start in the first turn 2. So I was
Yeah,
like,
and
I got
had
it
to
in the
work hard
bag.
I had to work hard to make up that difference again.
Would
for
you say you
sure.
squeaked yourself a victory?
I tell you, man of the match.
He should have been dead like 3 times over.
5 times I think
Yeah.
I rolled a 5 or a 6 for that ward save. Unbelievable work by this fellow. Absolutely did the job. And only, I've got to say, still only 1 guy dead after all that.
Yeah, so what were your thoughts? Spear Point, whole new system by Games Workshop for
I
AOS 4.0.
I think it's fantastic, except for the wound step. If they had the guts to make Spear Point without the wound step, this would absolutely hammer it home. I'd be playing it a lot more. I'm still going to be playing it because I look back at my forces and I've got enough, like 3 other armies that I can field straight away in Spearhead. And I really liked it. I really enjoyed that game. It was quite long. I mean, I know we were filming and everything as well. I'm sure we could make it faster. I really like it. I just think that wound step that drags out the dice rolling. The fact that you have to roll all the hit rolls and all the rune rolls and all the save rolls, if they took out the wound step, it'd be fantastic.
It's not a deal breaker, but it's a burden. Like, it probably added an extra half
know if
hour
I
to the night.
Yeah, it adds extra time and it just feels so unnecessary. It's just an unnecessary step. So take that out, I'd give this really high marks. This is a really good move for Games Workshop. I love the color coding and the way they've done the phases and the abilities. I think that's great. I hope they do it for Warhammer 40,000 as well because it works really, really well. That's a great system. In both games, get rid of the wound step and we're done. Fantastic.
Hope you've enjoyed the game, guys.
Thank you very much, Andy. Well played. You played a Skaven to perfection, I have to say. Let's have another look at that fantastic outfit. Just the man comes.
The tail is hidden.
The man comes to a game absolutely perfect.
Very thematic.
Very
I didn't even realize I was cosplaying until I discovered my own inner rat. I mean, this is a fun, self-contained game, and I can't fake my enthusiasm. Like, you guys obviously saw my highs and lows right up to the last couple of rolls of the game.
Oh, we were
And
completely
that's a
engaged.
successful game
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
Yeah,
so
absolutely
Spear Point,
engaged.
I'm a skeptic generally, but I enjoyed this. Happy to play Peter again.
Fantastic. And we'll try and do it again with some other armies. Until
fun.
then, thanks
Well-
very much for watching, everybody. Good night.